Hey yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your WWE Backlash, Lyon, France, Watchalong and live reactions for May 4th, 2024. I almost said April. No, this year is going way too fast for me. I don't like it. But all the same, I gotta mute that now, as WWE doesn't like their audio being shared. But all the same, you know what this show needs? Charlotte Flair! The irony. What about Rhea? Honestly, yes. Have Rhea just be in the crowd. Oh, wait. That world title match isn't happening tonight, is it? No, it's not. I honestly expected, like, a Liv versus Becky Lynch to be added to this card. I'm surprised it wasn't. But I guess they want to stretch it out a little bit more. That works. Hey, Jordan, what's up, fam? How goes it, Cam? Bem, Rhea, Lone Star, George, how y'all doing? Hope your weekend is good. Hope your Saturdays have been nice. This crowd is nuts. French, hello, France en Backlash. That's the best you'll get out of me, and it was horrendous. So I might never do it again. Yes. But yes, y'all do please drop a thumbs up. Live long and prosper. Yes, drop a thumbs up if you could be so kind. It'd be very helpful. We're on the verge of 400 subs. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We do these watch-alongs all the time for WWE and AEW, be it any show we can get our hands on. You're in curtain. We got you, George. One of our mods will pop you on over. I believe Cam is also in the curtain. Nice. We got that. Happy Star Wars Day. Yes, oh, it's this one. That's the one. There it is. That's the one. Oh, yes. May the 4th be with you. Also that. I forgot about that. But yes, those thumbs up do go a long way for getting us boosted and seen in the algorithms. You know, people who are looking for a vibe like this, maybe they've had a watch-along environment, they want a new one, or maybe they're checking it out for the first time. We could be that new environment for them. Very Star Wars, totally not Star Trek. Why would you think that? No, they're totally different. You see, they're very different. Yeah, completely. And they probably actually are. But it's those fucking names. It took me like 4 whole years to not realize that they were directly related to one another. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't have a background set for this. Oof. Very traumatic thoughts when I saw there was no collision today, hoping for a fudge. Yes, Jordan, I've thankfully been prepping myself. I caught wind of that a few days ago, but all the same, it hurts. This is rough. I'm the new guy. Yeah. Right. I can't believe it took me going live. They're completely separate universes. Yeah. Yeah, it took me a while to learn that. Wow, we're about to go live with the show. Let's just do this. Because at the very least, it'll be WWE. I wonder if the logo will be visible. Probably. Yeah. Pay no attention to what you just saw. Anyways, now that that's settled. That's what I get for last second prepping. Because it'll always be a pay-per-view to me. I stand with Punk on the pay-per-view debate. I don't think he was even debating. I think he just made a slip-up and then realized, oh, wait, that's right. Man's just like, it is now a debate, and I stand with it. Next week, we'll be coming home for a Eurovision party filled with wine and European food for Collision. Yes, and it's going to be a Collision Rampage double feature. Again. for the 5th week in a row. 6th week, actually, I think it'll be. If you see my hair flowing, apologies. It's very hot here today. That is the one downside about wrestling in the daytime. Do you want a picture of the arena? Send it, please. Yes. This is normally something I do before stream. Apologies that it's clouding up so much of my attention. Thankfully, there's a fairly slow start to the show. I should turn this up, though, for myself. I love that. There are WWE rejects in AEW. Why aren't they AEW rejects in WWE? Oh yeah, Jordan. The crowd on SmackDown was really fun, but I fear that it might be a bit much. But maybe during the matches it'll be different. It's just like even during the wrestling and some of the matches on SmackDown, I was like, wow, it's almost like distracting in a way, huh? And like in the best way though, you know, because you love to see that level of crowd reaction and crowd interaction. Jey Uso loses, I'm thinking so. I don't see him beating Damian Priest. I think Damian's got this in the bag. Do that for myself. Football chant culture has done a lot for European wrestling. It really has. And the thing is, right, like, were most of the chants in French? Because I wasn't able to make out any of them. And Chris Leclerc on his Bayley fandom, and I'm here for it. I love seeing just people. I love seeing, like, it's not always the same people everyone favors, you know? Sometimes it's not even like prominent stars people will favor. They're just fans of them, and it's fun to see that. Oh wait, they still have not formally started the show. Why do they do this 5-minute video intro? It's fan POV, but it works. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can accept a different POV. Bet I can work with this. Is this going to save proper? Yes. I don't even care. I apologize for everybody. This is going to be a little jarring for it. Just disregard it and do this really quick. And I understand that I'm probably the one who cares the most. Oof. Aha, we're gonna open up with the grudge match. I'm here for it. Right? I fucks with it. I'm sitting here seeing if I can, like, rotate it or anything, but I'm like, I don't even think that's necessary. Around my apartment to find my book of stats. I'm ready. Hell yeah, he's so hyped for this. I'm glad he's getting the entrance first tonight, because on SmackDown, Orton came out and was serenaded by his whole entrance theme, pretty much the end of the song, and then KO came out, and they were excited to see KO, but there was no, like, song to sing along to, you know? So it was almost like a secondary reaction for him. He gets that big first pop. Anyways, let me get back over to what I need to be doing. Chikafatsu. Yes. That actually might be a great shout, Jordan. I wasn't even thinking of that. Oh, yeah, predictions are officially closed. Omega got them in just in time. Except darn. No full gear. Anyways, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up in case you haven't done so already. It goes a long way. I know people might not have been in when I did my whole spiel earlier, but I just throw that out there again. Backlash has made it simplistic set and look better 2 years ago. Agreed. And I've grown on the angled ramps, you know? Like that one, I wasn't too fond of them at first, but now it's something that I've really come to, like, dig. Angled ramps in the room when people were supposed to run to the ring. Yeah, that's a little different. I'm with you there, because you got to run and then catch all the speed and then stop and then change direction. It's like such a warm up before you actually do a match. When we're in French, I know is bonjour. No, lady. Tama is always. Oh, what did they say that on commentary or something, Cam? I might have missed that. But yeah, it's funny actually because on the pre-show panel, Big E put over how Tama was one half of the Gorillas of Destiny in New Japan and was primarily a tag team competitor throughout his career. Oh, Twitter. Okay, I see we're hating here. I remember after her return, Chelsea was like, I wasn't running, right? The fact that she broke her arm in that fatal 4-way match, or her wrist, I think it was, so simplistically, it was just like it was such a freak accident. I know, that was so frustrating for me because I was like, she was going to get a chance. She was going to actually shine. She would have become a permanent fixture on the roster off of that. To me, it was another Mustafa Ali incident, you know, which birthed Kofi Mania. But that doesn't change the fact that Mustafa Ali could have been a ready-made star by now with a former world title run had he not gotten injured when he did. Hitting the Orton pose, yeah, that's fun. I'm glad he started doing that again because there was a time in his career where he just didn't do it. I think it was like right around Legacy and a little bit afterwards, he just didn't hit the pose. He eventually got back to it, started teasing it and stuff, you know, but it's such a part of him, you know? Straight up, Rhea. And in WrestleMania season at that. Wow, Rhea. That's crazy to put in perspective. I didn't realize. I mean, I know they do European tours, but you never hear about their France shows. You always hear about the UK. You'll hear occasionally about Germany, Italy. Do they do shows in Spain? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, to be honest. It's just one of those things. Like, yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be a collective energy. Yep, they're both here. Oh, Paul. I was messed with for a second. So, according to Paul Heyman, on last night's SmackDown, for those who may not have caught it, he alone decided that Roman Reigns was not going to be eligible in the draft. Roman Reigns has not given him that order. He hasn't talked to Roman Reigns since WrestleMania. The crowd will be the best part of the show, probably. The tribal hair. The tribal heir, yes. And it looks like he's trying to take his throne by force. But I saw someone interestingly throw out, what if he's acting on behalf of the actual tribal chief, The Rock? More statistics. So let's go and Tonga after last night. The people making their French debut. Nice. Okay. This is a big debut. Also, Tama Tonga, despite having such a tenured career, checking off a few firsts. And shouts out to him, by the way. Debut match on pay-per-view against, I'll say, two legends of the business. There's no way after, if you look at Kevin Owens' whole career, dating all the way back to his debut as Kevin Steen, I'd say that he has a legendary career. If his career ended tomorrow, heaven forbid, but if he were to retire tomorrow, his career would be legendary. His first 4 years in the company, 80% of it, he was a champion. And that's big. That's guesstimate on my part. It's not legitimate statistics. But he was, by 2019, he had like 7 championship runs. Hear that, Cam? Oh, they're spilling to the outside now. The bell just rang a few moments ago, by the way. Apologies. I need to get better at these timings. Thomas had 2 matches at live shows. They were this match with Owens out night in. Okay. Then I'll rephrase my statement to have been their canonical debut, but all the same. I'm glad that at least he's gotten some reps in the style. Yeah, this is spilling all over the place. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is how SmackDown ended last night. Is despite the fact that it was a face-off for the over the world title in the ring. Cut to the back, all these lads were scrapping. Start the match later? Possibly. Maybe with some stipulation on it, but I was more bringing that up because I was excited to see what they come up with that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. And honestly, yeah, that's where what I'm taking away from it is that it gave him a chance to get some reps in this. Okay, here we are. What's up, Aldous? Oh, okay. This happened. Yo, that's awesome, man. Beating him down. This crowd is so here for it. I'm like, okay, cool, street fight, I guess. But this crowd is loving this. You're not wrong, Jordan. We saw it just last Wednesday, how sometimes a random hardcore match can be all it needs to just make something take off. Wow, Kevin Owens is like, sweet, I know this one. That's great. Right, Lone Star, now with a stipulation involved, it's even better for somebody to pop up. You know, you don't have to work around like the referee not seeing something. It can just happen. And that can lead to a more dramatic scene. Like, all right, yeah, just more breathing room. I don't think it was Backlash. It was not Night of Champions, was it? The pay-per-view after that. After Night of Champions. Was it Money in the Bank? It wasn't Money in the Bank because Damian Priest won the Money. It might have been Backlash. Yeah. No. That street fight was Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. But yes, they did. It was in a street fight that they ended up losing the titles to Judgment Day. It might have been SummerSlam. Oh, it was maybe Payback? Yeah, I think Dara's right. It was Payback. It was farther along than we think it was because Judgment Day was feuding for the tag titles for so long and they had already faced off in like 9 different ways on a weekly basis. Don't get me wrong. While it was I do appreciate that it was a year-long story that led to War Games for the men. Nice save from Orton there. Looked like he was going to try and throw Kevin into the barricade, but just kind of blitzed in. Ooh. Oh, please do, Jordan. That'd be so awful. I was so confused watching SmackDown. I'm like, what does that mean? What does this mean? They do this thing where it's like they go 1, 2, and then they start a song. And I'm like, is this a song that I don't know? It must be. Maybe it's not even a song, but it's a saying, a phrase, a chant. It's common enough for... Yo, the Bullfrog Splash. I'm here for it. Orton? Sir? Back? Honestly, I appreciate that the crowd was here for it. They went like, oh yeah, Orton, that makes sense. There we go. I love that that's one of Orton's newer spots in recent years, but it's become such a classic one for him. I gotta take my own Streamlabs' advice. Keep focused. Sitting here talking about it. I don't know. I honestly don't know Lone Star. Because I think that's a sports thing where they'll like have water bottles or like sports drink, energy drink, whatever sponsored, like ringside for the sake or not ringside, whatever, like, you know, match side, game side, whatever side, locker room is a way of both promoting and being easily accessible by the athletes. But in pro wrestling, you don't typically stop to drink. So those are probably just stunt bottles for the purpose of advertising, which is annoying. Because now we're going to be seeing that happening all the time, is all these random little bottles falling over. Right, Lone Star? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like they'll do like an obnoxious amount. Like I remember when they did the WWE. Oh, those trash can shots are always so gnarly. Not a split. Yeah, it's more or less just like, hey, they associate themselves with this, like C4. WWE was sponsored by C4. Then there was a Roman segment where there was like 70 C4 cans right behind him. Like, no human being is ever going to drink that much in this short of a time span. Well, at least and live to tell the tale. Wacha. So I'm wondering if RKO is going to be the next Randy Orton makeshift tag team. Can't wait to see them fix the Prime display after every match. Yeah, that's what's... Which kind of like I get. I guess you don't leave the bottles laying around. But at that point, like, why even wait until the end of the match? Good for Owens. Pour one over Tiffany. We know she'll sell it. Honestly, yes. No, that's... Ben was actually saying this to me earlier before the stream. Is like, this card is pure match quality. That's what's driving the interest in it. You know, I feel like a lot of us see exactly where things are going. Sorry, I saw something. Acquired my attention. Oh, it looks like... I'm concerned. I don't think Tama's going to stay on that table. Haha. And one thing keeping me on the edge of my seat with doubt is whether or not Jade will participate or not. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, over or under, Jade gonna have 2 minutes of in-ring legal time. Okay. She might work a couple spots on the outside. Is she gonna... And, like, this isn't me trying to say she doesn't work. Or she doesn't want to work. I think she does. But I also think that they are really, like, trying to hide weaknesses and highlight strengths. And I think she may have more strength than they're giving her credit for. Samoan drop through the table. Oh, that... Specifically for that back. With the way it collapses, like, the brunt of the force is going on that lower back. That's legit concerning for Orton. I hate to be coming into this card like, impress me, WWE, but I mean, that's where we're at, right? Well, that's where I'm at least. I'm still coming in optimistically. Inside out! Damn! Solo strong. It's the same size as Kevin Owens. Like, height and everything. I just saw boardroom. I love my mods. Backlash equal not mid? Which that's exactly it. We're coming in with the mentality. Backlash not mid? So far, so good. This match has been a banger. Oh, I like the little kick from the floor. Oh, no, that's not good. In hindsight, Kevin shouldn't have fired him up like that. The way Solo's just stopped and stared, like, oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. We love this. We love this. Reference all of the things that aren't WWE, please. Shinto and Evil references. Okay, somebody gave this man cue cards, but I'm so fucking here for it. Never overweight title mention is mad, right? Honestly, if Triple H had full control at the time, you best believe Carl Anderson would have come out with that openweight title on television. New Japan references, yep. And that's so cool to me because New Japan is AEW's partner right now. So it's not direct, but it's like closer, like just bridge. All caps. Singapore next year. Oh yeah, no, Rhea, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but what's his name? Your old Nikki K told us that they're looking to have all PLEs be international except for the big four. So that's why we got Saudi Arabia for King and Queen of the tournament. We got Toronto for Money in the Bank, I believe it is going to be. Oh my god! You said don't get carried away now. I forget. Well, we got Clash of the Castle, Scotland. You know, all these. Bash in Berlin. Yeah. But SummerSlam's in Detroit. You know, Survivor Series will... Yeesh. Have Alaska or Hawaii ever hosted a P? I don't think so, but that's a shout, Lone Star. I mean, that's not technically international, but I do think that that would be a lovely change. However, I do know that they're not fond of cold weather for their events. Because they changed course from Minneapolis real quick to Las Vegas after this year's Mania in Philly. Oh my god, those shots were even hitting them on the leg. Honestly, that would hit. The new crowd days in the States, they become so complacent because they get Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Like, give other places live shows. Yes. I also like what they're doing is having the SmackDown beforehand go live in the same area. Like, that's so good. You don't have to do these taped SmackDowns with bare-boned rosters that are putting you in the position of having to believe that somebody took a 6-hour flight and got 4 hours of sleep before wrestling another match. Like... This hating so intense tonight, is it? It's also afternoon, my friend. My bad if it feels that way. This is not intended to be hateful. I love them calling out New Japan, but come on, great matches with Eva. Let's not lie to people. I just caught that. Okay, maybe that's what Javed is talking about. Not from you, Evan. Fair enough, fair enough. I just caught Jordan's message. But also, I know it's a bit. No worries. I just... Now that I've seen it, who are you okay. Yeesh, that frame shattered. I love that. But yeah, now that I see it was the context of the message. Tonga's back? Oh, I didn't catch it. Oh, wait, I just saw... Oh, okay, I see it now. Kind of from this angle. To be fair, he did try to warn them to not take this match. Singapore, Austria, the Philippines, Brazil, Italy host. That's a shout, Ray. Italy is great. I would love to see more South American shows in general. Hell, if you can find venue like not if you can't, you definitely can. Like do some venues in Africa. Like hit every continent you can. WWE Survivor Series in Antarctica, anyone? Nice. That first clothesline just looked so clean. That power slam always looks so clean, though. Why would the only? I would hope so, Jordan. Unless it's effectively the same finish as another prominent star currently in the company. Nice. Got it. Oh, it's literally the RKO. That's hilarious. Honestly, you could tell a story with that in a way that like his fit for people who don't know. Oh, wait. I saw his eyes blink. I'm like, is Tama gonna kick out? But I have self-preservation. Anti-RKO would slay. Right? I mean, to be fair, there are caverns in Antarctica that can get up to like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Like huge caverns, mind you. It's perplexing. Solo sucks. Oh, that started fucking with him. He kind of got mad at that. Carl gave it to him when he left. Oh. I see what you're saying. Koala for EC. He would walk in holding a penguin for sure. Oh no, Samoan Spike not on the table. Oh, that had to hurt so bad though. Why does he keep doing this? I'm sorry, but Solo, why on the table? That's what I'm thinking. It's like that's why I was sounding so drastic. Like that reminded me of the walls of Jericho on the table. I'm like, why does that matter? 14-year-old Devin was like, why does that matter? Oh, okay. So Jimmy Uso got jumped out to SmackDown after WrestleMania. Tama Tonga debuted jumping him. And got Samoan spiked by Solo. Well, I don't think not exactly the case, but yeah, he did get spiked out by Solo. It was kind of to write him off as well because I believe he's injured. I am the table. Jay was right. Jay was right. It would hurt even more if he's on the table. You're welcome, sir. Oh, no. So sick. It's so funny because that's the spot every time, and it's only until they're putting Kevin's arm around their own head that I'm like, oh, wait a second. You don't tug on Superman's cape, and you don't try to superplex Kevin Owens. Bam! Who called it? Who called it? It's interference, but it's not who we thought. It's not Jacob, yeah. I didn't know. The other half of, if I'm not mistaken, the other half of Gorillas of Destiny, right? This makes all fans happy from every company, right? Wow. That's great because that means that there's still a Jacob Fatu on the horizon. Why is his name blocked? Is this the new bloodline rises? Wow. So what I was saying, it was full like I just jumped to conclusions. Also, hurts that I literally never seen Jacob Fatu before. Right. Yeah. Full disclosure. Only watch these two companies primarily. I guess 3 if you count Ring of Honor. And the thing, they still have Jacob on the back burner, do we? It's possible, Rhea. Yeah, have Jacob pop there and, rule that roost. Although I don't know, because there's so much room in NXT for things right now. Yeah. This... Macho. Paul looks so terrified. Okay, so Ricochet's a champion again. Cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, to me is I'm not the biggest Tamita fan. That's not a bad shout. Just for the sake of the presence, if nothing else. Let's go. Right, Zachary? Look. You love to see it. It's cool that was actually a red herring from Big E earlier on the panel. He mentioned the Gorillas of Destiny. That's awesome to hear, Jordan. Yeah. GOD versus the Usos. That's a match that'll happen one day. Holy crap. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I hear you there, Kim. That sounded like it's the way to go. All right. A first world title match of the night. Wait, theoretically, they're all world title matches tonight. Tag titles are a world title. Say Triple H is doing good, bro. Wait. Agreed, Ben. That match went well, and I appreciate these lads. It's so cool, right? Because these are some of the two most historically traitorous individuals in this company, and they're growing up in the most genuine way. Now we get a turn here, right? Jordan was excited. No way. I know it was kind of looking like that, right? Orton was talking to him a little too much, and I was gonna be so sad if I was immediately made a fool of. Not because I would have been made a fool of, but because I actually like the fact that their characters have grown as individuals to be much more. I don't want to say loyal, but I guess loyal. Yeah. Or like, why are we showing them again? But right? It's like we're not doing this here, are we? Right, the dramatic effect. Yeah, no, just showing you like he's still like dying. I still wish Liv won the Rumble, but I'm happy for Bayley that she's here right now. And I like the way she's really balanced out her character. She's still a lot of the heel that she was, but she's just like, I don't know, it's first off it's being more embraced by the crowd, but also finding a way to do that a little more endearingly. That spot at the chamber was awesome. It was. I forgot the light up championship. I get that, Jordan. Just talking with Hex and Ray last night, and Hex mentioned that he thinks that this is a good time for the chase to start for Tiffany. You know, yeah, she's getting this title shot, but maybe this loss can be humbling enough to really spark that hunger. That's very fair, Ray. I still think you could have told a revenge tour story, but it would have just been very different with her having been the winner of the Rumble, and it could have culminated in beating Rhea at Mania. But I'm kind of warming up to how things are going for her for that title picture anyway. I don't think the Battle Royal was the right way to go. I think you could have just stood to have a triple threat match with Nia, Liv, and Becky. But just so that way you didn't have to sit there and kind of like undermine the rest of the division that way. But and I also would have liked a title match here at this pay-per-view because I would have loved to see Liv just take it. But I think there's a longer story to tell, and I'm enjoying what they're doing. So yeah, maybe it is better that she didn't win the Rumble for the sake of that. Oh, this crowd is gonna go nuts for Tiffany too. All right. Okay, back in the pink. Have you noticed that, like, her last 3 gears since the stupid discourse on Twitter have not been pink? That's fair, Rhea, because you want to also pad that out for the sake of Rhea's recovery. And you can tell the story of Liv slowly turning heel, and then maybe even get a few defenses under her belt before Rhea comes back around. Dream booking of mine is, like you said, match at SummerSlam. Liv is gone quiet. It's kind of being turned on by the crowd. Rhea returns shortly after SummerSlam, sets up a match for Payback. I do believe the Payback is after SummerSlam. And double term at the event. Rhea destroys Liv, takes the title back. She turns back heel because the crowd will be welcoming her. Liv turns back face. And then you set up that tail for WrestleMania for Liv to get that win back proper. With the journey up to that point. God, I love this. I'm over here like, dream long-term booking. And you're like, Tiffany. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I really love this for her. Holy shit. It's the first time her entrance has actually felt like a nightclub, right? That was a fun. I'm sorry, Michael Cole slip up there was hilarious. It happens. I'm not knocking him for it. It's just funny. Set a record. She lasted a minute. Where she lasted a minute. Why'd this pause? Huh? A connection all good? Oh, okay. It's just Peacock. God dang it, Peacock. What happened? Let me pull up your top. What happened to the feed? I'm still fine, it looks like. Okay. Guys, the connection just broke. Um, sorry about this, y'all. For me, it seems like there's a playback error going on. That's wild timing for this to happen. I mean, I suppose any time would have been unfortunate, really. Unless it was during a video package. I'm trying to figure that out at the moment, George. Peacock seems to start be messing up. Yeah. Is anybody else getting this on their own Peacock? No, you're fine. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so this is just a me thing, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Is I'm trying to refresh. You might be on the WWE Network, Jordan, unless you move. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's just not even. This is weird. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is rough. Hopefully that helped. Okay, so I missed Bayley's entrance. I do apologize, y'all. Here for the announcement. She's just getting announced. Wow, that was bizarre. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey there, Anthony. How goes it? I'm glad, Hassan. Happy birthday. I hope it was a wonderful James Gandolfini. Interesting take. Okay, I personally don't know who that is, but yeah, we mock her all Bailey chance. We still win. Hey, hey. But yes, the bell just rang about 5 seconds ago. She would. She would just straight up attack Naomi here. But yeah, how goes it, Anthony? You enjoying some wrestling at a decent hour? Got the. Everyone got their chance. Yeah. Oh, this match is gonna be awesome. I'm so here for this. I don't know what that means. Maybe has a line in her hair that's connecting into her eye. Oh, really? I didn't catch that. Should be a fun little detail. Yo! You can just see through my microphone. It's so wild. when it turns green. That's just wild. Oh, yeah, no, they're all on point here. Nice dodge. A little of a mule kick there. That's cool. It's really hard to make a mule kick look like it hurts. Yeesh. They had to grab her by her hair there to get her over. Mainly because she moved too far forward too fast. Oh, nice. Oh. And then just that short drop kick right to Bayley afterwards. Nice. Oh no, what they just do now is full bodysuits. Which feels like, in a way, counterproductive, but I mean, if it counts, right? And it can still end up looking like some really cool gear. Remember Rhea's in the chamber last year? In Chamber 23? Oh, her gear almost looked like better than her regular gear. We saw last year with Bayley. Only company needs to travel more. You're go with a smaller crowd. This atmosphere does so much good. Yes, no, that's. I was just thinking that earlier, Jordan. I'm like, okay, AW, it's been 5 years. So that European tour win? Come on. You know you could. They know they could. At least a UK tour. Nice. What do they say after that? They go 1, 2, and then I don't know what they say afterwards. When I was hearing it first on SmackDown last night, I thought it was Sacre Bleu, and I know that is a horrible pronunciation of that. I just wasn't going to put the effort into it and sound worse. No, don't do this to me again, Peacock. Why are you this way? Left arm. Oh, that was slick. She was going for the right arm clothesline, realized she wasn't in position, and just threw up her left last second for it. Tiffany's got good instincts. She's really improved a lot. While that Backlash has a smaller crowd than most SmackDown and Raws have had in the last few weeks. The last few months, even. But it's post-WrestleMania season. Yo, the catch runs out to the center of the ring. Oh, never mind. She's going for the back. Oh, no. I see. Broke the grip. Bayley still went for the back suplex instead. That makes sense, Corey. That's typically how those things go. I also appreciate the opposite end perspective. Oh, that was rough. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one noticing that, Jordan. It's like surely this is counterproductive. But I mean, whatever they feel better, like whatever makes them feel better about themselves. Yo, again? Nice. These French crowds are marks. Truly, Anthony, they're just like so here for literally everything, and it's awesome. I mean, on a weekly basis, this may not be the best, but these special occasions are awesome. Nice Heat Seeker. Tiffany is come back. She's getting shit rocked. That's rough, right? Well, for like an actual televised or broadcast show, I'm not sure when myself, but they do hit France during their European tours. Like last year, there was a viral scene produced of Seth Rollins getting his song sung to him by the crowd for almost 12 minutes towards the end of his entrance. And France also popped hard for Baron Corbin. Okay, whoa. Wild. Wasn't ready for that. Why? Why though? Bayley in to break things up. Also dig Bayley's hair. Yeah, the purple and blue is awesome. Hell yeah, Anthony. Good for them. I'm glad they're trying to take more events international. Pretty much all their pay-per-views, except for the big four, are looking to be international events. Oh, that's just pro wrestling fans. Yeah, so many people are, and it's not even just this. There's going to be anything, you know. Bias is a very hard thing for wrestling fans to escape. Oh, and then right into... I forget what this is called. Oh! Nice. I saw Tiffany looking up at something. She was trying to preserve herself. And a good thing that wasn't the end, because Tiffany didn't seem to want to break the pin up. Yeesh, words. Oh, the glow lock. Slayo mission. Oh, that was rough. Literally the back of the neck into the buckle. What? Bayley to belly? Got her. Bit of a release to it. Stratton still in it. I believe it. Right, Ben? This match really is hitting. And it's not just because of the crowd participation either. These ladies are out here doing the damn thing. And I don't think we're closing in on the finish just yet. Never minds. Just lay it already. Oh yeah, and to be fair, I think that's a thing of the past. I mean, every now and then, a poorly produced triple threat match in any company will be just like that. Oh! rough. Why would you? Both of them? Oh, she really wants to get that double moonsault off. No way! They hit a 1D. Oh, people just taking spine bumps on the table. 3D fair. More classically known as. I have done some research to see this crowd is chanting simply 2 or only a 2 after each kick out. Simplementos. Oh! Okay. See, now that I know that is... Okay. I honestly like that. Oh! Dang it. And sure enough, Naomi's here to take the pinfall. Just sneaking out with the title. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at, Ray. Because that's what I've just come to know the move as more recently. But no, 3D is the classic. But what the fuck, right? Damn. I feel like this match had a few more minutes in it. Fair. Aw. Still friends. Okay, I can dig that. Get in there, champ. I'm waiting for Tiffany to play Spoil Sport. Oh, 100%. What? They were putting this over on SmackDown too. There's some huge news. Watch social media tomorrow. And it's like, okay, cool, but like what's the biggest news they can come up with, you know? Is it maybe it'll be another international PLE data being announced. Nadia's probably going back there calling people her favorite word. That shot off of Kevin Owens was gnarly. I didn't catch that. I was too busy being embarrassed over getting it wrong about it being Jacob Fatu. No, Rhea, stop this. Stop trying to wish it into existence. Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill. No, they'd quite literally never drop the titles. Paul, yeah, right? Paul looks like he's just like so torn. He's like, everything's falling apart, man. You think so, Anthony? I think this is a good chance to like let Jade grow in the WWE style. They also seem to be telling an interesting story where Bianca seems to be more stuck up on trying to get rid of damage control than she is on winning these tag titles. It's more about the grudge than the goal. And it looked like Jade is starting to get a little annoyed with it earlier on the kickoff. It would be Paul's easiest decision to turn on those. Roman Usos together. That's fair, Jordan. This is all... Oh my gosh, this Bloodline Civil War. Is that what War Games is going to end up being later on this year? Is this going to be Bloodline Civil War? Oh, no, Rhea. The point system changed for that. It is 5 points for each correct result, either being the... I'm sorry, for each correct prediction, be it the result or the decision. If a full gear is correct, then whatever points... All right. Yeah, it's a little... It's kind of hard to explain in direct. I'm going to just literally go into the description really quick to clarify, because I'm making this more complicated than it... Okay, so 5 points for getting the match result right, 5 points for getting the match finish right. Anything about it correct is doubled by full gear. So if you just get the result correct, you get 10 points instead of 5. If you just get the decision correct, 10 points instead of 5. Only if you get both wrong is it minus 10 points. Rejoin the Bloodline for one. Wait, what if Sammy rejoins Roman? Oh, wow. Honorary Oos comes around? That's huge. They killed Sammy. There's no way. Yeah, there would be a lot of fences to be mended there. Never say never in wrestling, though, Ben. But yeah, that's a big bridge to rebuild. Oh, it's getting glitchy. Ooh, it's getting glitchy. Is tonight the night? Oh, I'm realizing these are just Jey Uso and... Okay, never mind. It's effect for the video package. I thought this was a tease of Howdy. Coming out in the crowd. Love that. It's just him. Moves the Wyatt 6 attack Cody. Would it be... I mean, closing the show, good idea. Attacking Cody, though. I'm not sure if that's the program. It's just... It is, and him standing alone. One has to wonder if that is what's best for him. No yeet. I don't... Yep. This This just doesn't feel like he's walking out with the world title tonight. That's an interesting call, right? It's not even a matter of starting programs, it's a matter of disrupting the show, making their presence known. You know, Samantha Irvin has an amazing dress. Agreed, Jordan. I think back to what was it? Was it Extreme Rules? Yeah, I think it was Extreme Rules 2022 when Bray Wyatt returns. He returned right after the main event, but it didn't have to do with the main event. It was just, we are here now. So I can see that happening after Cody's match tonight. And it just not having to do with him. He'd just be like, well, that happened. Tony Soprano. Bayley's twin? I'd have to see to believe it, Anthony. It's just... Is he a very feminine-looking man? Like, I'm not... I don't know. I don't think that's a question I should... Man is really feeling this entrance. No? Okay. Well, Bayley isn't a very masculine-looking woman, so that kind of throws me off. But I mean, hey, she's claim business expenses on her checks. Oh, wait. Bank account is empty, right? I love how this is an evolution of this. Like, it's now three different versions of what kind of feels like the same song, but all defining his... Well, never mind. Actually, after the song drops, it gets very different. I'm going to take that back. Nice. Shows the arrow flying. Really? I did not catch that. Let's go, Priest. All right, we're about to get the bell. And ding, ding, ding. For your sinks. Sorry, it took me 3 matches to get that. Hopefully I can keep that up. You'd be great at me if I did, really. I don't believe so, Jordan. Wait, War Games. Was he in War Games? Yes, he was in War Games. So yeah, War Games. He's main evented Survivor Series. He was technically in the Men's Rumble, so that could also count as a main event, but he was eliminated like halfway through the match, so. No, you're okay, Jordan. That's fine. It's not like it took, I had to really think about it because you said that and I was almost about to be like, yep, pretty much. But no, I get you. Like, you can't, to be someone named main event, you have to keep consistent with holding that up. I was distracted by Tiffany. Wild phrasing, right? Looking over. Oh, I thought he was looking over his belt for a second. Is he always saying he is the main event of any show? Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. You know, he is the highlight, but that's also kind of hard to say when his match with his brother never was really able to take off the ground at WrestleMania because it got cut for time. Look at Michael Cole asking the question everybody wants to know the answer to. (19-4) against Naomi. This was her 20th win over Naomi. Yeah, Tiffany is like, what, like 25, 26, performing internationally as such a featured star. That's incredible. She's got such a bright career ahead of her. Assuming she continues to improve like she has. Jade does need to get off the ground in this match, though. Bell clap. Called it a bell ringer. OJ does not bode well, statistically. That's what I was thinking earlier too, Anthony. The running joke right now is the moment is should she get under or over 2 minutes of in-ring action as the legal participant of the match? Because I think not. I think we get like a 7-8 minute match. Bianca gets worked over. She tags in Jade. Jade gets the win. And I really want it to be a more interesting match than that, because I think it can be. But they gotta just let Jade go out there and do things. I appreciate wanting to highlight strengths and cover up weaknesses, but sometimes you try a little too hard to cover up the weaknesses, and you end up covering up some of the strengths. She's such a star, bro. It's unreal. Yeah, that's exactly it. She's in the midst of an obnoxious heel run, and she's yo, I appreciate that trans WWE flag. That was cool. But she's in the midst of like getting over so organically, despite the act she has, which is meant to naturally be insufferable. So she's gonna be a big deal. Nice. Hoping I think finally been added to the live shows. Simple man first. I'm really starting to dig that chant, to be honest. Right, Rhea? That's why it's like, hell yeah. I love seeing that, especially in these spaces right now. And Jade has something more to show tonight. She's finally been added to the live shows. Okay, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, she's getting more into the schedule cycle and live shows and all. She's getting those reps in, and it's going to really do well for her. Give Jade the Mr. Hughes? No, what? Which, in what regard, actually? I'm thinking, because the Mr. Hughes I'm most familiar with, it was just tail end of his first, I think first WWF run, going into ECW when he was Shane Douglas's heavy. So you're saying like she should be like an enforcer type? No, yeah, why are you here though, bro? Nobody needed to be out here. Watch JD cost this man his title in his first defense. Had one for them both. Okay. All right, trying to... Oh, it was up in like a hard cam rafters. Like they really had to catch a certain angle. It was so good. Really? I didn't catch much of his WCW run, I'm afraid. But yeah, Jordan, it's hard cam side, but it's like high in the rafters. They were showing when they showed a shot of the fans, it was just like trans flag and then the WWE logo like right in the center of it. And they were waving it. It was only like a split-second shot. I shouldn't even say a split second, but it was about 2 seconds most when they saw it. I don't think it's been visible on camera since, but I could be wrong. And by hard cam side, I'm saying like hard cam's visual side, not the side the hard cam is positioned on. That one was rough. Jay was like, oh shit, man, you going that hard? Woo! These lads are laying these shots in progressively harder and harder, and I'm here for it. Oh, that one caught the shoulder. That was a little light. Oh, that bicycle roundhouse was sick. Takes somebody with Damian's frame to pull it off, but man, does it look clean when it's done. Yeah, no. Fuck out of here, Anthony. LGBTQ. Don't got my trans rights shirt. Oh, wait. Check it out. Trans rights are human rights, bitch. Fuck out of here. Go hate elsewhere. Anyways, wrestling's awesome. I'm wondering if there's going to be some more Judgment Day antics here. Or if it's just going to be Jay countering. Nice! Glad you cited it, Jordan. Hell yeah. When Rhea comes to choke Jay with this, right? Rhea comes out and said, no, if I gotta handle it, I'll handle it myself. Kind of thing. You see everything but the splash at this point. More Judgment Day. Yo, Finn with the bump. Oh, that inside out. And it's like, the contract was never in there. Run it back. Go full 2K23 My Rise with it. South of Heaven. Jay's still in it. Jay's still in it. Nice. Yeah, I figured it was going to be trying to run the channel down. Oh, well. Be on your way. Anyways, by the way, y'all, do drop a thumbs up to counterbalance the hate. It'll probably come from hateful people. And just in general to support the channel. Dom is the one that does an actual good job to help. Right? Dom comes in and he's the success story. Punching air. I love that bit so much. She really is just like out there. Ooh, he's feeling himself in a little shadow boxing. He's ready to go. Oh. Man threw himself into that. Yeesh. The second spear. There it is. Oh, no, he's got to get the splash this time, right? Oh, my God, really? Damn, you got some distance on that, too. Finn was like, I'm late from my spear. He was on his way. But put some respect on JD. Fair enough. You know, no, he made up for the blunder. He saved man's title there. That's undeniable. Maybe you can make the argument that it wouldn't have gotten that way if he never got involved to begin with, but you don't know that for certain. You only know what you saw. Oh, at top ropes, that's donezo. He's so done, right? GG's. The fact that they have to cut the feed because Australians are flipping off Dom, they keep going when Francis literally like, fuck you, JD. Right? Was it? Wait, were they? I didn't hear it in English. I was assuming it's in French. Was it in English? Because if so, then like, why did you not cut it? Understandable why Dom didn't get involved, though. He can't take bumps, probably. Yeeters are silenced. Ain't nobody waving now. The way he just threw him off and shoved him. They were chanting bullshit in French and then translated. Transition to fuck you. Okay, gotcha. The way he just grabbed him by the fucking face. Finn with that baggy ass shirt. It really isn't that baggy. Concert takers do something to me. You say at 1:30 in the afternoon. Damian's the leader. Damian is definitely establishing himself in that role. I'm interested, Jordan. They're right. Like what? To jump Jay or to be upset with how Damian just treated him? Because I do think Damian was just incredibly disrespectful. I get maybe in the moment shoving them off to stop the beatdown, but afterwards when you're getting up in his face, grabbing dude by the chin, that's like, that was so disrespectful. Just said, would you like to add Undertaker to your dictionary? It seems he really wants to take a much more neutral approach with Judgment Day, whereas Judgment Day is like, no, dog, we definitely heels. For beating Jay? Oh. Is it because of all the super kicks he laid into them and like all the offense he had hit on them? Oh, they again with the glitch. Got one earlier. Heels doing heel shit is my weakness. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's just like, oh yeah, y'all are being pieces of shit. Go for it. Absolutely. Huh. You know, that would be fun if she comes back and it's kind of this weird dichotomy, like Jade and Finn want to be evil, but Damian and Rhea want to be faces. Or do you think Rhea should come back as like a heel and not like what Damian Priest has done with Judgment Day, and then show them, no, this is how we really are, and they eventually kick him out, which is what they were teasing before he won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then Dom leaves for Liv. Yeah, no, I think in that process, Dom will leave for Liv. Apparently, last Monday on Raw, Dom was seen sneaking out of a room that Liv was in during a segment. I wasn't able to see it myself, but... Wait, what? I didn't catch that, Rhea. That's nuts. Oh my god. Liv, Balor, JD. Our true judgment. Liv taking Judgment Day would be crazy. I didn't even consider that. Subtitles, speaking French. Yo, dope for them. Pricey tickets, right, Lone Star? Because this show is like 4,000 short of like most Raw and SmackDown shows that have happened in the last 3 months. The last Stand and Deliver had 3,000 more. And that's not me trying to drag the. I'm not that kind of person. If this was a crowd of 3,000 and they were this into it, I'm here for that. If this was a crowd of 1,500 and they were that into it, I'm here for it. I've watched Collision. I watched Rampage. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm saying in terms of like my awareness level, not knowledge. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all, but I am trying to be right back. So I do apologize. Let me throw on some music and stuff. I should be. Also gonna have to mute Peacock. Sorry about that. Okay, did I miss the Kabuki Warriors entrances, or did they get commercial entranced in a way? Oh, I just missed the entrance. Okay. Okay, as long as they're not getting commercial entrance, I was going to be like, no. In that case, apologies to Gorilla Position. Just can't have the audio Peacock over there. Over on the stream, rather. Back with stats. Nice. Let's hear him. Sorry, I was just tending to something on Discord really quick. It's hilarious. Someone joined the server and then immediately left. Speaking of the server, y'all, might as well plug that right now, is if you're ever looking to watch along to the show in real time, you can join the Discord server. Once you're verified, you can jump in the convert. We'll give you access to the side casting of whatever show we're watching, and that includes PLEs and pay-per-views as well. So, can't afford AEW? Swing by, come vibe. Don't have Peacock? Here you are. Just wanted to throw that out there because I don't actually talk about that too much nowadays. It's just kind of there. Kyrie is unvictorious. Oof, doesn't bode well for her. Oh, Jade's already had a match in France. Oh yeah, that's right. They did the 6-woman tag match. They had the picture with the flag and stuff. Okay. Wait, no, that wasn't France, was it? I think that was a different. Because I don't think that was the France flag they were holding. I could be wrong. What is this? Last night. Oh, no, I know they posed together in the 8-woman tag on SmackDown last night. But I thought there was a. Wait, did that also happen at this show? Okay. My bad. So I was not paying too much attention to SmackDown. The first time I was watching it, I was kind of falling asleep. The second time I was watching it, I was prepping for the stream. That's our other France match. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I'm following now. I'm here. I'm aware. I think. That's the one. Thank you, Rhea. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, I know there was one where they like posed to the flag, all three of them. I saw it earlier in like a highlight package or whatever. Yeesh. There it is. By the way, y'all, do drop a thumbs up. We had a couple of not so kind people in here earlier who, quite frankly, messing with the channel. So if you could drop a thumbs up to help counterbalance that, very much appreciated. Hate to do that in the middle of the match, but it just came to my attention. Yo, another one. I'm happy that Jade is getting more spots. Oh, and then to a second one. Nice. Oh. Oh my god. Truly. And Kabuki. Is for their culture, yes. Yes, the cultural significance of it is always appreciated because it's true to the character and true to the it's true to the culture. I'm sorry, I had a different thought I was gonna go with there, but then I noticed something on my computer. Here's everything. Oh, the backflip. Just to get back in position. That's great. Oh. Oh, no. Hopefully that was a work, because that was scary. That's very well put, Rhea. Both of them are growing soundly in their own ways. One more subtly, one more, wholly, I would say. Like, as a whole. Also, credit to her. She had her hairstyle changed up since last night. I can't imagine that's a quick process. I could be wrong. The professionals they have are top notch, but still. Sliding forearm. Bianca is taking a lot of work here. All right, looks like she's trying to fire back. Oh, damn it. That was well. That got me. The way she just kind of like desperately sprung for the tag and got caught by the wrist there. And she almost didn't as well. Bianca's hair. She had like several braids like coming up through her scalp and then wrapping into her main braid. And now she's got it down for the two bangs. Yeah, that sucked. She was not able to get her shoulder down in time. That, I want to say, could have been the difference in the match, but I don't think Bianca was getting pinned by that either way. Sweet. I think we probably just knowing how to do it herself. Which, I imagine that, yeah, that makes sense. Because you don't commit to hair like that unless you know how to take care of it on your own as well. Bianca seems like a very self-sufficient person on top of that. Huh? Wow. Kyrie really admiring her work there. Oh. I was going to say that. I'm pretty sure Bianca makes her own gear too. Like, she's incredible in that regard. Just, I was punching hair. Bit of a disarmor there. What's this? No way. The strength to use a limb that is in a submission to initiate a lift. That's incredible. On off the table. See how she feels about it. Make me do it. Don't make me do it. Oh, you're absolutely gonna do it. And just watch her leave the signing. Nice. Okay, I was wondering where he was going with that. I'm like, why is he about to make it sound like that's a bad thing? And then I realized, oh wait, no. For them, it's a good thing. Disarmor Ash punching air. it's so great. He really is just like, oh, got one of them. And the pump kick for the other. Here we go. Jade's taking us home. I appreciate him calling it a stinger splash. I still remember March 6th, not March 6th, March 4th's Raw. Save, okay. I still remember March 6th Raw where Pat McAfee was like, "Oh yeah, Stinger, he had a great match last week." Yeah, he was like, "He had a great match last night," and Michael Cole was like, "And then moving on to this next thing on Raw." Okay. Nice. It was like an inverted attitude adjustment. Not quite sure what to refer to that as. I know there's a move name for it in the game, but it's just not clicking with me. Yeah, Spinebuster was sick, though. Oh, the spinning back. Oh, doubling down. Over. Yeesh. Okay. I'm here for this match, y'all. I'm glad this match... Oh, my God, on her knee. Yeah, what's... Asuka's trying to... But she's not legal. What is this crowd chanting? I can't make it out. I learned it as an incomplete Samoa driver. Okay, gotcha. Yeesh. That was a rough kick. Dusty finish, Dusty. What was weird to me is that Rudy wasn't over there trying to count out Asuka while he was saying that Kairi wasn't the legal woman. So it kind of messed with me. But they seem to have realigned. Things are okay. Choke slam from Jade. I can hear the air whiffing from Ash's punches. Oh. What? What are we doing? We got a double armbar spot. I'm not... That threw me off. The way she just kind of like swept Jade in. Like the corner barrel bomb. Sorry. All right, starting to get back on course. Good instinct to cover her mouth there, but she was so yelling a spot. Jaden specifically, yeah. No, it's... Oh? Oh, the wheelbarrow DDT? German suplex combo. Yo. Referee getting into position there might have cost that. Jay with her kip up spot, ironically, is what stalled him out to getting into position. But no, she is doing a good job. There's a few missteps. Still a decent match. And the crowd is still here for it. Quite a few of them are meat. Honestly, I'd argue there's not really I can't think of a company that has a weak women's division. There are companies that have a less than prominently featured division, sure, but like when you look at the competitors lined up in a division, it's just great rosters all around. No way. Okay, Jade saving it. I was like, that is a finishing cover. New Japan. Which... That's kind of hilarious. Backlash, not mid. This is truth. Oh. Oh, right back up. What are we doing? What are we doing? Wow, okay, we're here now. These transitions are fucking sick. There it is. That guy just slapping the shit out of Jade. I love it. So, well, I'm about to lose this title, so. No, that was an awesome finishing sequence. That just. Nope. Muscle you up into a power bomb. Switch you around to an electric chair. Over the top in a dragon suplex. Let's hook these arms. That's just so ridiculous. The quadruple transition into her finish was exceptional. Was Asuka legal? I'm so fucking confused. I guess so. I was losing track of who was or wasn't legal. Yes. No, yeah, because Kyrie. Oh, oh. Yeah, why'd she go to pin Asuka? No. Need them to get a genuine. I agree. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one, and I can't think of anything that would be fitting of them. I don't think so. I do think that the show will not be ending within the next half hour, though. From this minute, I mean, maybe it could be like 32 minutes. I don't know, but I do know I'm going to get myself some more water because I'm incredibly parched on this very hot day. Apologies. Back just in time to catch these women's matches. Being listed. Yo, Lyra Valkyria's in the tournament? Wow. Oh, that's a match. Wow. Ricochet versus Dragunov? Gunther versus Sheamus? And those are just the Raw brackets. Okay, so these are going to be 16-person tournaments. I'm so here for that. Oh, release a new era. King Gunther is my shit. No, that's my call. I'm thinking we're getting King Gunther. The general becomes, yeah, the king. Versus Chelsea. Either one will be fine with me. King Knight, though. I don't know. When Gunther cut that promo last week on Raw, it immediately told me, I'm like, no, this is him. Gunther, Tiffany for Queen of the Ring that would be wild. That would really elevate her. And it replaces Lyra in the finals. Gunther versus Ilya. Oh, it needs to happen. And you want to know what would be even better after that, Jordan? Is it sparks a feud between the two. Where him facing Ilya results in Ilya joining Imperium. Escobar should be Knight. You see, Jordan, that's hard for me to call. Personally, I'm not as big of an LA Knight is awesome. He's fun. I really like listening to him. He's a fun wrestler. But I think in that matchup, Escobar goes over. Because Escobar needs to be established more than Knight does at this point. And he's already starting a program with Legado over on SmackDown after beating blanking on the name. I believe Joaquin Wilde. Didn't really watch the match, just kind of listened to it in the background. But yes, he already beat a member of Legado, and that was kind of upsetting to Santos. I think that's the revenge win for him. Wait, hold on. Is Escobar and Knight facing off in the first round of the tournament? Because I want Knight to go farther in the tournament than that. If I'm being honest, but. And the thing is, he's the safer bet. He is the bigger star. You can make more sense of him winning. See, part of me really wants another run for AJ. But this match doesn't feel like there's any chance of AJ losing. Think Knight wins. Yeah, that does feel like the way it would go. And like I said, I wouldn't knock it, but I would say my preference is Santos. Ever since Santos wrestled in that interim championship, that interim cruiserweight championship round robin tournament at the start of the pandemic under a mask, and it was setting up this storyline where he was kind of like bringing in other luchadors on the roster that helped set up him winning the tournament and then unmasking himself to reveal who he was. Like that really won me over. I dig the purple. I don't think I've seen him in purple before. He's probably worn it. I just don't remember seeing it. He looks good in it. I hear that, Jordan. I think his title run can be used to really elevate people. And granted, AJ Styles isn't exactly in need of elevation, but reestablishment wouldn't hurt. And I was just sitting here thinking a moment ago, I'm like, wow, it wasn't too long ago. This guy was the dead weight that Omos had to cut. Omos, you know, great guy, nice dude, but also it's never the most entertaining to watch. And it never felt right that he was putting over Omos after the team was splitting up. But we know how things went at the time. That's right. He did do that on that Friday night against Jinder. Won it like 2.5 weeks before facing off against Redacted in a champ v champ match at Survivor Series. Though I can see Solo trying to go after Cody, trying to say, I'm ready now, and him ending up not being. Dating back to their match, I believe it was on the Raw before Mania 39. Really, Jordan? I don't think it would be a bad thing. Cody could do a very well heel, but he has gone on record multiple times to say he doesn't want to do a heel run. Although recently he has seemed a bit more open to the concept. He wants to do this babyface thing. He wants to be this kind of babyface. And I'm wondering, I think it's up to the crowd. If the crowd starts turning on him here, like they did in AEW, even if it's just for the meme, screw it. Commit to the bit and roll with it from there, you know? But this is the most established top guy babyface WWE has had since Cena. Because I can't really say Roman was the top guy established until he became Tribal Chief, which was the heel act. There was an AJ specific French chant. They were chanting at him, but I wasn't able to make it out, so I just kind of I guess I checked out. Shows the bells. He wants to be face. The company wants him to be the face for money purposes. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't see it happening yet. I think it can, though, because every top guy, every top babyface has eventually faced that situation where the crowd starts to get tired of the act. Agreed, Jordan. When he was going around on the indies, kiss my ring. That was some good shit. And not for nothing, but the American Nightmare character is birthed off of that great heel work. So to return to those roots in this environment, which is yet to see that element of that character, I think would be a good thing. But yeah, I guess my key thing is it's just got to be produced organically and everybody involved is down with it. Cause yeah, he wants to be this top guy babyface, and he does it well. It is very marketable and does well for the company. So it's one of those things that you don't try to fix what isn't broke. For what is a less known to be a success. Singing that part of his song to him, like that, for example, had to be so magical for him. Wow. AJ Styles. Before Danielson, this was my indie darling. Young Devin found TNA in 2007 and latched on to the AJ Styles, who was being warred over between the Anglo Alliance and the Christian Coalition. The camera is literally bouncing. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so cool. Wow, this is a first in a lifetime match. That's nuts. Once in a lifetime be like. So are they going to run it back next year at Backlash? Go twice in a lifetime? Absolutely, right? To cry, Jessica again. Really? Oh, that's so awesome. Jessica Carr's come a long way. Yes, that is correct, Jordan. I'm not certain if it's specifically this oh wait, this world title. The WWE Championship. In a male ref. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Right, Jordan? It's not like Jessica hasn't been on the main roster for years. They could all. Yeah, and she's not the only woman referee at the time. I'm trying to. Daphne as well, although I believe does she still primarily work NXT? Um, are we really asking that about Cody? Because, like, yeah, duh. As opposed to the front of the ass? Yep. And then into the corner. Wow, Rhea. That's so cool to hear. What did AJ just do there? Appreciate it. Flavor the International. Gonna hit us with the Stardust. Yep, Styles had to make that call last night in the promo. That's playing off of that. Right, Ray? It's like, wow, you are literally just beating this person down in the most ruthless way possible. Does he have any fakes? Right? Like, that's what I was like he's like he pulled his jaw down. It wasn't like he, like, adjusted it or, you know, the wrinkle or anything like that. He's like, are you putting a tooth back in? And you're like, yeah, like, that's the only thing I could think of that being. Is your jaw compressed in? I can't tell if this is just chanting in general or if this is for AJ specifically. I know, that's what I'm saying. The ring is vibrating. The camera is shaking. It's just so incredible. They're so... This crowd is so loud. It's awesome. This is a phenomenal... Oh! Wow, that's awesome. It's the AJ chant. He is so fucking over. France loves this man. Oh! Yo? I can actually dig that. They're working that into the story. They took that bad shoulder bump in that match with Carmelo Hayes. One with the hammerlock. Yeah, Cody, it looked like he wanted to go for a handful of hair. Shit, AJ's so freaking jacked, it's ridiculous. You were mistaken. A very polite "you fucked up" chant. Appreciative, Leon. Oh my gosh, this... The nicest way to say that. You were mistaken. This crowd is truly just here for a good time. They're like, oh, she wasn't illegal? Oh, whatever. Oh, she's stumbling into the armbar? Oh, whatever. Oh, it's who? He was never a leader of a WRSTLwrld Cup. Michael Cole. I know. Michael Cole keeps saying that. And it's like, no, sir, please. Stop trying to convince us that that was the case. You can't even confidently say he was the leader of the elite. Nice. Ate a mouthful of rope there. Nice. Maybe I should have gone with Teflon after all. Oh, the belt fell flat. From all the rumbling, I'd imagine. Just move to Australia, Puerto Rico, and France, please. Yeah, I think they shouldn't wait on doing another Puerto Rico show. Just make it a different event other than Backlash, you know? Head to San Juan for Fastlane or something. I guess AJ was thinking powerbomb there, but what kind of threw me off is that he doesn't do that. It's like he's going to do a Styles Clash to the table while he's on the ground. Bullet Club and War Games. Booed for destroying the French table. Yeah. I think it would have been a nice little touch if American commentary worked the left table and French commentary worked the right table for, you know, the sake of being like, well, this is France, so France first kind of thing. Treat the American announce table as the foreign announce table. The stalling superplex. Oh no. I hope he's just selling to cover up for the botch. Oh no. Oh. That was rough. AJ's looking around like, the French community? I know that electric chair was great for him, but I was really concerned for Cody's back there. The Reese electric chair is always nasty, right? I really think those moves should be used more in Pro Wrestling. But maybe it's because it's a little hard to do safely or something like that. Oh, yeah. Nice. I'm winning this striking contest. Okay, he's doing well. He's good. Either that or it's a spray tan patching. No, he's got freckles on his back. Over the cover, 1, 2, kick out. Which, yeah, spray tans don't last very well. Oh, not again. No. Oh, another? Oh, Ushigoroshi. Got him. How is everyone over in France? They're just like, yay us. That one kick pad looks so plain because it doesn't have the words phenomenal on it. The word phenomenal on it. The singular word phenomenal. Give me a one-winged angel. How did I think he was going? Same page. Both Ray and Jordan being like, ode to Kenny? Got you. Do Osprey's move. He's got to hit him with the Oz Cutter. Oh! The sheer drop brainbuster on the apron. A reversal attack. That was awesome. Look you, Howard. I'm using the phenomenal forearm on your ass. It was like, just hits the Styles Clash. Caught. Nice. came back around, and sure enough, it was a power bomb that did it. Let's fucking go. I know. He really tucked his neck. Man was doing a crunch on the way down. Are you counting the OC, Jordan? Because honestly, I'm surprised it's only 4. If you are, then okay. Yes, WWE. Okay, yes, WWE. All right, AEW, TNA, and New Japan. Wow. The French counting is iconic, right? They're like, no, watch where you are. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gotcha. But yeah, that's still. Yeah, the Bullet Club is like the underground tunnel linking all the companies, you know? International pay-per-view trending #1 in the United States. Oh, ooh, lighten them up. Going to the classic jabs, you know. Shake around on the road. Well, that's not what we're doing, but yes. Bionic elbow. That's a very fair point, Rhea. I don't think so. I'm personally not here, right? I'm not hearing that, I should say. Simplement. What? I thought he was going to, from there, drop him down into the crossroads and hit the crossroads. Oh! It's looking like there were no skips. Very fun show. This has been thus far. Right? He's gonna be like, Cody and HO's 3 1/4, I guess. Meltzer's done a lot of great, respectable work, but his star ratings definitely feel skewed. He just rates on his own style. He just rates in his own preference, which is okay, but it's treated so much more objectively than that. That was a harsh landing on the arm there. I hear that, Jordan. These lads have been going at it. Oh! Cheeky mid-match burning hammer! What? Sir? Excuse me, what? Cheeky kick out at 1? Okay. That happened, sure. Oh, Cody Cutter. But then bury New Catch Republic like that. Well, it was only one half of the Birminghamer, so there's that. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are you doing here, dude? I didn't expect it to finish the match, and that was already going to be bothersome to me, but 1? Oh. Right, Ray? I guess that's the standard we're setting now. What? No, fair. Actually, now that I think about what they're talking about. I know why it sounded familiar. What sounded familiar? And 7 Nation. Oh. Gotcha. Threw the elbow pad down. Yeesh. Like, this is, they truly are like, this is gonna never happen again. Let's have fun. Right. Oh my gosh. Into a Kimura? Wonder where he picked that up from. Backlash 2023, anyone? I wonder if AJ is gonna be in so much pain he passes out. That wrist is too far free. Actually fine, because fuck that. Subverting expectations. Great. Great stuff. Okay, Val, because of the fans chanting. That'd be so nuts. That was a deep cover. Had the feet hooked like that. Super Cody cutter. Oh my god. Almost caught him vertical. Right? That was some oomph. That one looked rough. It is Mania coming to France, right? Crossroads? And that's that. I had a feeling. AJ seems to be a firm believer in one and done with finishers. Because you look at that LA Knight match at Mania. W-Pape, indeed. Howdy, you there? Yeah, Jordan, that was a good match. All hail, Queen. That, the fury I'd feel. Twitter would never be the same. His brother David, oh my gosh. Glad they both went all out. Agreed. Yeah, Cam, I'm not too big on the kick out of one at Burning Hammer, but this match was otherwise awesome. Right? That's what I say. AJ Styles is still an amazing professional wrestler. Cody Rhodes really knows the psychology of the ring. And they really put that together wonderfully for this match. The Rabid Mongrel Punk returned. Okay, we're done. They're doing the thing. But yes, y'all, that was WWE Backlash. And honestly, a lot better than I expected it to be. Because it felt like a fairly predictable card, but the matches delivered so much better than we thought it would. Thank you, Lone Star. You're very welcome. But thank y'all for vibing with me. You know, WWE, I know a lot of people in the community, WWE isn't their first choice of wrestling, you know, but I still do enjoy it. It still has a spot in my heart, and I like to keep up with it. And I'm glad other people in the community are still indeed match quality, right? I love that other people in the community are still about keeping up with it in a similar sense. Because, yeah, we don't, like, yeah, I'll say it. We're primarily AEW community, you know, but we appreciate all wrestling around here. That being said, WatchMania ain't done for the day. Y'all, we got a pinned in the pinned chat, pinned comment below. If I can make it happen, the comment. Maybe just check the pinned chat or the description. Link to the WM Network, our secondary channel, our gaming channel. We're going to be going live with one of two My GM streams this week, about 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. BST for your late night European folk. Do check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It usually is. A lot of antics ensue. The war may or may not intensify. We'll see. But yes, y'all. Until then, must head out, get some food, get a thumbnail up, and relax. So, if I don't see you again, have a good weekend and happy wrestling. Peace.